New here, my name is Karina and I had weight loss surgery this year in February. I had the gastric sleeve done and I am down a total of 65 pounds since my surgery, but I am down 80 pounds from my highest weight. So I wanted to come on here, give you guys an update and let you guys know how I've been doing. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I just wanted to say that I wish I would have got the surgery done years ago. If I would have known how amazing I'd be feeling and how amazing life would be because of my weight loss, like I would have done this years ago. And that is my only regret, not doing it sooner. And I couldn't be any happier. So I wanted to come on here and tell you guys, like what comes to mind and what I want to talk to you guys about my journey. So first thing is sometimes how can I say this? Sometimes body dysmorphia is going to set in and you're not going to feel like you've lost any weight, but in reality you have. Sometimes you don't always notice it in the mirror when you look at yourself, but that is just your mind. So take a lot of pictures so you can compare. I've been trying to do that because I'll have to go back into my pictures and then I'll be like, okay, I can actually tell now. But sometimes it's just like all in your mind, and sometimes your mind is telling you you haven't lost weight, you look the same. But no, you can tell, other people can tell. I had someone run into me yesterday and I was actually walking inside the store. I had already walked inside the store and they were like yelling my name and then I turned around and her face was just like so surprised. She was so surprised. She was like, I wasn't sure if that was you, and like, oh my god, like your face looks a lot thinner, like what are you doing? And then I did tell her because I'm sharing it with everyone. But I had told her I had weight loss surgery and she was kind of talking to me about it and wanting to know like why I did it and stuff. And I guess it just depends like who it is, because sometimes you feel comfortable telling the person and sometimes you don't, especially when you're just like out in public. And sometimes you're thinking about other things, you're not thinking about your weight loss when you're doing things and you're out in place. I wasn't expecting it is what was really going on. I also want to share with you guys what I look like now, and you guys can go back to my like very first videos and see for yourselves, like what 65 pounds down looks on me. So I want to share that with you guys, and I also want to talk about hair loss because I've been having a lot of hair loss now that I'm 4 months out. I've been having a lot of hair loss. So it makes me very sad. It makes me want to cry sometimes because it is so bad. I didn't think that it was gonna get this bad, and it is. It's just like chunks of it coming off, and just like even if I don't wash my hair, I try not to wash it every day, but I feel like that's even worse. I've been just like looking at it and I can see it just falling off. It's sad. It's sad because, but yeah, that's been happening. But remind yourself how far you've come. I'm going to talk a little bit about transfer addiction as well because I feel like my transfer addiction is gambling. I had to stop myself, but for a while I was going like every weekend. So yeah guys, transfer addiction is real. So a lot of the times guys, because we can't use food to cope with stress or to cope with whatever emotion that we're going through, we get addicted to something else. You just kind of have to prepare, have things that you want to do, have things in mind of what you want to do to keep yourself busy so you are fall into that addiction. So just have things in mind of things that you want to do. And for me, what I like to do is I like to exercise. I like to stay busy. I want to get back into reading, and I just want to keep my mind busy so I don't go back into those old habits. So keep that in mind because it is real. It will happen. At least 6 months before I have my first drink. But then again, in my mind, I'm like, what if that becomes, you know, my addiction? And I'm gonna tell you guys why, because I feel like when I was younger I did have an alcohol problem, or like I was just drinking too much, and you know, but I'm like ready to have like my first drink and try not to overdo it because you know, it can become a problem. You know, this is real. I didn't think that this was gonna happen to me and stuff, but that's kind of been what's been going on. Let me show you guys my outfit. It's really quick. So this is my dress. This is the top of it. Okay, so that was my outfit. I love it. I've been loving what I've been buying lately, and I want to keep sharing that with you guys. Hopefully I can make like daily vlogs and share it with you guys. That's kind of like my goal this year, is to share as much as I can with everyone, and I'm gonna share my journey with you guys. So I feel like I have other things to say, I just don't know what else to say. I am back at work now, so I haven't had too much time to kind of think about or like brainstorm what I want to talk about in the video. So I was like, you know what, I have free time today, I'm gonna go ahead and just do something, give you guys an update. But I did take my time in going back to work. I was physically, I was ready to go back. Mentally, I was not ready to go back, but I'm glad because I actually love what I do. So it keeps my mind off things also. So, you know, if you're having trouble with that addiction or that transfer addiction, you know, reach out to your doctor, reach out to your team. And I've also heard people mention that shopping has turned into a transfer addiction, and I believe that is sort of true for me too. I have like little few addictions, but I don't feel like that is bad. You know, as long as you're not overdoing it and you're keeping a limit. Even gambling, you know, you're keeping a limit and you're not going overboard or overdoing it. You know, just set a limit, and you know, you can still have fun and you can still have alcohol. You know, in moderation. Just don't overdo it. Keep that in mind. Try to stay busy. And I also heard if you drink alcohol, you can stall on your weight, and that's something that I don't want to do, which is why I'm waiting a little longer to have my first drink. And I don't want to have it, and I don't want to overdo it either. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And I will talk to you guys soon.